And see, Bernard, Karen, like that comment again that I'm going to be like, you're going to make me be like everybody else, whether I like it or not. That also implies that I'm not an illegal citizen, but you all told everybody that I was. So you're massive liars again. Okay? To like millions of people. So therefore, we prove who are the ones that ruined everything in the first place. But, so Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Polita Quinwan, Atlanson, Don Wiley, Gordon, Harry138, Doug King, Ellery's, GPS Anklet, Robo Knight, 1961, Amphibious Spaceman, The Bitty Boy, Box Boys, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Karen, when I was growing up, you had your little things for the computer there. We were only allowed to be on for 15 minutes or an hour. One red, one blue. One red, one blue. And so what that means, Karen, Bernard, Perlita, Dave, Ellery's, Robo Knight, in your proof. Since you guys, Karen, especially you, didn't follow your own rules on that thing, that means the military doesn't have to listen to you or follow what you say. The police don't have to. The firefighters don't have to. Nobody has to. They don't have to do what you tell them, what you say to do, Karen, Bernard, Perlita, Dave, Ellery's, Robo Knight, because you're control freaks. Jim Riley, Tom Surson, the My Bosses, the Burn Makers, country and western rap artists, they don't have to do what you say, Karen. And so, like I said, if some husbands find out that there is some undermining going on, and the group of you ruined it, Bernard, because you were sleeping around with other people's wives or daughters, Harry, cowboys, they don't have to do what the group of you say. It means, Karen, that Anne doesn't have to do what you say. Paul doesn't have to. The nieces and nephews. The McBrides don't have to. Be careful, Wendy doesn't have to. Be careful with what you claim, Karen, because it could be that they were all getting it ready for you and Greg. But yet, you have to have this parental control issue for Perlita and Dave, and it was maybe never meant for Perlita and Dave and Bernard and the Robo Knight, or any of them in the first place. Therefore, Red Randy, Red Gordon, Red Robo Knight, you're murderers and rapists running under the control of a delusional psychopathic woman or another person giving you directions, lying to you, which would be Perlita Quinwan or Dave. And their lies. Be like everyone else, whether I like it or not. Well, Bernard, are you in opposition to another girl too? Could that be Kim? So basically, you guys just sit there and undermine the children and their friends. And that's all you've ever done, Bernard, because you have no life, because you're a dumb carny that fucked up everything in the first place and stole people's shit, because you don't like the Jews or the Russians. And you know what, Bernard? I'm sick and tired of the Western philosophy, because that's probably not what we are, dude. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a gangster, dude. I'm not a blood crip at MS-13. I'm not interested in your drug ring and your sex ring, dude. Because that's what Harry and them initially set up. And that's what you guys... See, what did the parents do when they went out on the weekends? So don't discipline me for something that you guys won't follow yourself. One red, one blue, 15 minutes to an hour. Control, control, control. And when you control like that, Karen, Dave, Perlita, Ellery's, nothing gets done. So that means big-time companies and corporations like Microsoft, Apple, all that big stuff, Google, YouTube, all the companies, big companies in the world, and bigger than that even, they don't have to do what you tell them to do. That means the New York Stock Exchange doesn't have to do what you ask or say. Karen? Therefore, when a control mechanism comes down, guess who are the ones that created it and who are the ones creating the made-up story? Why, it's you, Ellery. Bernard, LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinn Wong, Harry, Joe, the All-Americans, the frauds, like I said, the fakes of the world. So be careful, Karen. Be careful, because you might have intruded on maybe Kathleen or some other women and their stuff, and they've had to put up with our shit, and things have not worked because we have to, they had to cater around other people's stuff. See, I'm going to listen to some of my friends and what I've learned, Karen, because I want to know if something else existed and it was working, and then the group of the carnies made their way through the nation like a football team and fucked it all up and started lying. And then you decided, well, I'm going to side with what's easier, like you've always done in your bubble. And I'm not interested in your bubble. I'm interested in evolving and getting the fuck off this planet and away from the crazies.